Hello everybody. Welcome to part 4 of hand stripping an overgrown Schnauzer. So in the previous videos I had pulled down the longest coat, and what you see here, what's left is a sparse layer, and I'm now starting to remove that sparse layer. And what I really want you to see here is this is what the undercoat looks like when there's not broken coat. Let me get you closer. If you've really stripped it out properly without breaking coat, you'll just see undercoat. There might be a few little bitty hairs kind of sticking up there, but you're gonna see undercoat. You're not gonna see a gray layer on top here. You're not going to see other bits that are kind of popping out too much. And the trick for this is just pulling really carefully, either with your fingers, or I've been using a blunt tool like a stripping stone. In this case, I've got this one here. Sorry about the dog barking in the background. And if you're careful and you just pull with the textured stone, you're going to be removing top coat without breaking it. Part of that is the good technique. Don't bend your wrist in any way. Your wrist is locked. You're just moving your elbow and your shoulder. You can hold the skin above where you're pulling and make some progress that way. But I'm not cutting any hair. If I was cutting it, you'd see a gray layer left behind on top of this undercoat. Now, real quick, I want to talk about one more thing you may see sometimes. Some dogs have a genetic anomaly in their coat. It doesn't come up all the time, but it does run in family lines, where you strip it all down and you still have some long, soft stuff. And sometimes people say that it's long undercoat. And sometimes you can tell it's not broken top coat because you've stripped it down to this and you've gotten all of it out and it comes back and it's still there. It's not long undercoat, in my opinion. Undercoat is only this short, fluffy stuff like you would find, you know, like on a double-coated breed, like a husky or something like that. If it's longer than this just 1/4 of an inch of this fine, downy undercoat, then it's not undercoat. It's not properly described as undercoat. It's almost certainly that unfortunate genetic anomaly. It really leads to difficult coats to strip. I see it more often in softer coats. And it really leads people to think that they're doing a bad job of stripping, but it really isn't broken coat. It's just weird coat. So be on the lookout for that. If you think you might have that, send me a video, send me a picture, and I'll try to identify that for you. But this is what you're looking for. And one other thing, you can see her undercoat is a little bit fawn colored. That's fine. It's still correct for them to have a fawn undercoat. It's just that the bands on the top coat can't be fawn. They have to be white. And I just anecdotally, I have found that when you have fawn undercoat, it very often comes with a hard top coat. When you have hard coat, good hard banding, you often have a fawn undercoat, and the more silvery undercoat often, not always, but often goes with a softer coat, which is unfortunate because we'd like to have the silver or gray undercoat instead of fawn, but we'd also like to have the harder top coat. So that's just one of those things that, you know, we try to breed for, and on the rare occasion, if we get it, then that's something we probably try to perpetuate along with other elements of type. All right, we'll bring you back for one more video after I get her all stripped down, and that's to go over this last bit with this headpiece. All right, take care.